Man, it has been a minute, y'all. What's going on? I've missed you. Man, how long has it been since the last time I've been live with you guys? 55, 60 minutes, somewhere in there. Man, oh man, hope you guys are doing all right. Anything new in your lives? Anybody have a birthday? You know, any fun news to share since the last time we spoke 1 hour ago when we wrapped up our WrestleMania 42 prediction stream. We also talked about Darby Allin's big win last night on AEW Dynamite. If you have not seen today's stream, please check that out because we predicted everything. Now, I want to apologize for this watch-along currently going head-to-head with the second hour of Collision Spring Breakthrough and the entire 2 hours of TNA Impact. I knew we would be going head-to-head with Impact. I didn't know about Collision. They didn't announce this until Sunday during the pay-per-view, so I had no idea that Collision was going to be airing tonight, so I do apologize for some of the scheduling conflicts, but that's what WrestleMania week is all about. Everybody that we know in Vegas right now has unlimited options of things they can do. Wrestling shows, podcasts, meet and greets, events, special events, WWE stuff. There are lots of options during WrestleMania week, so if you are watching Collision right now, and or Impact, feel free to let us know in the chat what's going on those shows, but we are going to do a WWE Vault watch-along tonight of 6 hand-selected WrestleMania matches from WrestleManias that we have not yet watched. If you click the description, you go down to the description of this video, you will see links to all of the matches we're going to watch here. These are all on WWE's either YouTube channel or Vault channel. And we're going to watch them right in the order that they're listed below. Randy Orton and CM Punk at WrestleMania 27. You see the graphic right here. We're going to start with that. We're going to move on to the IC ladder match at 32 after that. Then we're going to do the mixed tag at WrestleMania 34, followed by the Hardy Boyz return in that ladder match at WrestleMania 33. CM Punk versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 29. And then we're going to round things out in the main event with Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns from WrestleMania 31. Those are the matches we're going to watch this evening. If you are on the East Coast, it's already 9 p.m., so I didn't want this to go beyond 3 hours. I think we got 2.5-ish hours worth of wrestling matches here to watch, and it should be fun. So welcome back again to another stream tonight. Doubleheader here on this Thursday, doubleheader tomorrow. We will be here after SmackDown for a quick review. Then we will regroup and hang out and watch the Hall of Fame tomorrow night. Both of those links are up on the channel as well. So let's get moving here. Let me see who's in the chat to say hi to. Melissa's here. Zane is here. Joe Brill. Garrett Osborne. We are Pro Wrestling. Good to see you, bro. The Juliet in the house. Ryan Adams. Good to see you again. We've got Coco Anarchy. We've got K-Dogs. Keno. Hey, Greg and chat. Sorry, been AWOL as of late. A freak accident last week left me with stitches in my foot. All is well, though. Damn, man. Take care of your feet. You need those feet. I use my feet to walk with. I don't know what other people are doing with their feet, but I find it helps with that. So all the best to you. Stitches are no fun. I know what that's like. I've had stitches. I've broken some toes. One time, I don't even know if I've shared the story before, but it was back in 2006. I stepped on a toothpick. I was barefoot, and there was a toothpick in my carpet sticking up like kind of slantways. I stepped on it so hard that it went through my foot and nearly poked out the other side. I was in the hospital for like 5 hours for them to dig out the toothpick out of my foot. It sucked. It hurt for days and days and weeks. It sucked so bad. But anyway, all the best to you, K-Dogs Kennel, and your foot healing. Good to see Domo here as well. It's Robert in the house. Chaz is here. We've got $2 from Chaz. I'm glad you're doing this tonight. Yeah, me too. It's WrestleMania week. It's time to have fun. Ben Espinoza, Mike Rouse, Isaac. Good to see all y'all. We're not going to be hanging out too long and wasting time. We will get going here on our first match, which is going to be Randy Orton versus CM Punk from WrestleMania 27. I thought we would have gotten to WrestleMania 27 by now. We have still not watched it. So we have watched WrestleManias 1 through 26. We've also watched 28, and we've watched 30. So the only WrestleManias between 1 and 30 that we have not watched yet in their entirety is 27 and 29. Both of those shows have matches represented here in tonight's watch-along. So I went ahead and opened up a WrestleMania weekend cold one because I don't work again until Tuesday. So I am going to be sitting right here. There's a really good chance I'm not going to drive my fucking car for 5 days. So I'm really going to be hanging out with you guys, watching the shows, enjoying WrestleMania weekend, and kicking back. So anyway, cheers. Happy WrestleMania week. And let's get going on our first match. Oh, shit. So your cat tried to kill you. Not true. She put a glass shard in my shoe. input shoe on and then put shoe on and glass sliced open. Oh, that sucks. Man, I could see Tito doing something like that. I could totally see him doing something like that, little bastard. Oh, man, yeah. And foot stitches, I mean, if you put your foot in the shoe and got cut, I'm assuming that's on the bottom of your foot. That ain't the place you want stitches. That's like getting the stitches in the palm of your hand. You know, that's impossible to heal. So all the best to you. If you sell your feet online, I hope the stitches are not visible. That way people who purchase your feet pics, you know, can still enjoy them in their natural totalitarianism. Let's rock and roll on this. Yeah, I agree. We are Pro Wrestling 27 and 29. Two worst Manias of 20 through 29. They are. That's why we haven't gotten to them yet. I'm probably going to go WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 11, WrestleMania 15, which I was at. Hell, even WrestleMania 16 to me wasn't very good. 2, 11, 15, 16, 27, 29, 32, 36. Obviously, those have been shitty. And last year, 41. Terrible. Anyway, I have not watched this match in 15 years. I watched Punk versus Orton the night of WrestleMania 27, and I swear to Jesus, I have not seen this match since. So this should be fun. I do remember it's good, so it should be fun to relive it. So you guys know the deal. Pull up the first match. Get it ready. We're all going to hit play together. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, play. Once we do, the timer you see right over there under the match graphic will begin to run, and that's how we follow along. Hopefully, you guys all have premium, but if you don't and you got to get your YouTube ads watched, hopefully you've already gotten those out of the way. I have killed ads on this video, so you'll not be interrupted over here for ads, but you may be over on WWE's Vault, depending on what kind of subscription you have. This first match, Punk versus Randy Orton, looks like it was streamed on WWE's YouTube channel 2 years ago. 19 minutes and 50 seconds is the runtime here. Also, it should be noted, it's very important to use the links that I've provided to you, because I noticed, I think it's probably for a few of these matches, but I think the one I noticed it on was CM Punk versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 29. WWE has uploaded this match to the YouTube channel like 4 different times. So there's all sorts of different ones, different uploads for these matches. So to be able to follow along exactly with us, you got to use the links I provided in the description. Otherwise, you might find a different video. So it's very important to use the links in the description, since WWE has uploaded most of these matches more than once on their channel. So just wanted to put that out there for you. All right, well, I'm ready to rock on Randy Orton and CM Punk. If you guys are, right on. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, play, and the timer will run. All right, CM Punk and Randy Orton. Here we go from WrestleMania 27. This should be fun. All right, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. All right, we got a little live. Okay, so it looked like WWE live streamed this match a couple years ago. We got to wait through the little intro song here. Just hopefully it's not too long. All right, we're sitting through 20 seconds of this little intro thing, but I don't want to fast forward it because we need to follow along together. Here we go. All right. Oh, yeah. Punk's old, The Fire Burns. That is a cool WrestleMania set. I did like the way that was set up. I thought it looked cool that year. Where was this? Where the fuck was this? This was in Atlanta? It's in Atlanta, I think, right? And I remember right around this time, Punk had the stuff with the contract, and he was going to leave. And I remember my buddy who referees matches in the Carolinas, I was talking to him on the phone, and he had talked to Punk around this time. And I remember him telling me on the phone, he's like, Punk's going to walk if he doesn't get this, this, and this. And I remember thinking, like, I think he's actually going to leave. And then he wound up winning the title from Cena at Money in the Bank and re-signing and got everything he asked for.
How do you figure? There's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything that he has done, is going to have an advantage over Randy Orton. Randy Orton, the Viper, is irate. There's going to be no stopping that man. Look at this man, CM Punk. He's a charismatic.
So these are Night 1. And another reason why I picked this match is because both these men represent the Night 1 and Night 2 main event of WrestleMania with Randy challenging and Punk defending. Right on, doing some editing, but going to join in some of these matches. Hell yeah. And I was doing some editing today, too. Look at Randy Orton. Look how skinny he is here. I don't remember too much of the build between these two. I think this is pretty much the end of Punk as the leader of that Nexus. I was really checked out at this time, even though I was technically doing YouTube. I did not give a shit about any of that Nexus stuff at all. Didn't care about it in 2010. Cared less about it in 2011. We got the anonymous general manager. Shout out to Tie-Dye Guy, who I've met a couple of times. And I'm pretty sure in the background over CM Punk's right shoulder, that looked like the father of Triple H to me, sitting in the crowd there. I like the big cube that hangs down. Did they do this for another WrestleMania as well? Was there another Mania they did this for, the big cube? How many cubes have we had? Feels like they've done the cube a couple times. Yeah, we got Josh Matthews and Michael Cole on commentary here. Bless me. Jacob, you will not be here for the WrestleMania 42 live stream because my brother and I are going to watch it at a movie theater. All right, can somebody help me figure out how to block Jacob? Let me see. Block. Don't want any of that negativity in here. Going to a theater to watch it instead of watching it here with me. Blocked. I'm just kidding. You're not blocked, Jacob. I hope that's fun. One of the things I always wanted to do as a kid and I never did was watch in a closed circuit location. Almost did for WrestleMania 2. I remember talking to my dad about it, but we never did it. Look at the young Brock Lesnar guy in the crowd there. I think the green shirt guy is probably around there somewhere too. Nice. So Punk must have injured this leg going into this match. I don't remember how or when or what show it was on. You guys, I'm sure, do. I do not. Motown, you did? You saw WrestleMania 2 in closed circuit? Hell yeah. You're old like me, huh? I do remember the sports page, the Detroit Free Press, the next morning. At least I think it was a Detroit Free Press. I was living in Detroit. And the big headline, Hogan clobbers Bundy. And there's a big black and white picture of Bundy's bloody face. And that's how I learned that Hogan retained the title. It was in the newspaper. Punk is really mocking Orton here. Punk has had such a wide array, I should say, of hairstyles. Like every few months, he has a new one. He's been doing that forever. He did it in first run in WWE, did it in AEW. He's doing it again here. Punk's lucky. He got old and didn't have any issues with his hairline or losing hair or receding hair. Nothing like that. Didn't have to go completely bald. Even though he was nearly bald in like 2013. Oh, nice. Basically a jawbreaker to the leg of Randy Orton.
This is definitely the beginning of the end. CM Punk now. Look at the intensity in the eyes. CM Punk. CM Punk's a patient.
When I was looking for the link to this match, I did find I was like, we could watch a watch-along of a watch-along. WWE, on one of their channels, has CM Punk and Randy Orton watching this match together. I'm like, we could watch the watch-along of Punk and Randy watching their match. And then you guys can be watching me. Watching a watch-along. I'm confused. I'm already lost. Jesus.
Because the problem here, Jerry, is the fact that every time Orton, kicks out, it makes Punk angrier. You know what? No problem. Ball or whatever.
Fucking Cole. So they're out on here on commentary, and they're going to have their match later, right? Cole and Lawler. I had a different match than when I was looking at. We're trying to think of matches to do. I wanted to watch AJ Styles and Jericho from WrestleMania 32, but it's not uploaded here. So I was kind of limited to picking matches that WWE has uploaded, Otherwise, we'd have to go to Netflix and pull up individual WrestleManias and individual timestamps, and that's a pain in the ass. I wanted just the videos to be able to be clickable and us watch them together. So I kind of wanted to do a different one for WrestleMania 32, but the Zack Ryder one was the best option they had up. Who was in Punk's version of the Nexus? Did it break off to like Punk and Wade Barrett, right? And they both headed up groups or something? But this this Nexus shit is about to run its course. Because by the time Punk comes out for his Money in the Bank match, I feel like that's all done. Nice. What's going on with the announce team here? Is it Cole, Lawler, and Matthews? Punk's getting trouble finding his balance up there. He's got it. Nope. Yeah, taking way too long. Nice, Garrett Osborne. Appreciate that 5. Natty Neidhart versus Shayna Baszler at Barnett's Bloodsport 15 tomorrow on Triller. That's her Mania match this weekend. Solid 10-fight card. Right on. Maybe I can try to get my eye on that somehow tomorrow. Oh, yeah, the core. That's right, the core with 2 R's. So it's Husky. So it's Bray Wyatt, Mr. Perfect, Otunga, and Ryan. Mason Ryan? Holy shit. Big superplex that they are taking their time on here. Help me out again. I don't remember now. This place in Atlanta. Is this the new Falcons Stadium or is this the Georgia Dome? I forgot where because they've got a new one there. They have a new building that's kind of new in Atlanta, right? I don't think that's where this show was. This is Georgia Dome. Okay, this is Georgia Dome. So Atlanta does have a new building that they have built for the Falcons, so I think WrestleMania is due to go back to Atlanta. Because apparently they do have quite a nice facility there. Hello, RBD. Oh no! Figure 4 on the ring post. Okay, thank you for that. So Punk was still labeled the leader of the Nexus during the Money in the Bank entrance. Cool.
The Viper slithering away, trying to find somewhere to crawl into his lair, but there's nowhere to go because Punk once again is on the attack. He withstood the flurry by Orton. Look at how he positioned the knee perfectly. And the assault continues. Orton trying to crawl and grab his way into, force his way out of this, but Punk continues. Stay exposed to all those blows by CM Punk. Oh, man. Kicks.
Looking at some collision stuff here. Looks like Nick Wayne went down to Moxley. Looks like they are going to do Okada and Takeshita at Double or Nothing, which is great.
Randy Orton is fading. Now it's Orton's shoulders were down, and Orton just did 2.5, manages to get the shoulder up. But again, how much more can Orton take? And look at now exposed. Look at CM Punk just ripped the bandage down off the injured. But look at this leg of Orton. Oh, Orton trying to
Jesus. Stiff headbutts.
release that hold. He's out.
Tonight's watch-along is actually taking the place of WrestleMania 1 watch-along that I originally scheduled, but I forgot that we did it last year, and WWE had pulled it down due to copyright. So my plan was to pull out the footage and put it up on Patreon, which I did, but since it was a year old, the Peacock download from last year isn't synced up properly to the Netflix download. So when I tried to sync up the video, it works for like half of it, and then the second half is all off. So I got to try to rectify that, but I'm still working on that. I'll get it up to Patreon here soon. In the meantime, though, I put up Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 25 and Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Both those matches, reactions with the footage, are up on Patreon right now, free to everyone. And I'll work on getting the Mania 1 up there. But I went to render it, and then I noticed when I went to playback to make sure it was all right, I'm like, oh, something's off. And somewhere around halfway into the show, there must have been like an ad stuck in there. So I don't know what's different about it, but still working on that one.
Right back again. Remember, martial arts expert uses his feet just as well as his fists, and Punk goes on the assault again.
Punk some good kicks there and a leg sweep. He's got Anaconda Vice. What did we watch recently where Matt Stryker was the announcer? Was that WrestleMania 30? Josh Matthews and Matt Stryker. I just did not like either one of those guys. I can't stand Josh Matthews. The only thing I liked was that show he did, that YouTube show with Road Dogg, where they just shit on WCW the whole time. What is it called? Like, What Were They Thinking? Was that what it was called? What Were They Thinking?
Brilliant strategy put in place by CM Punk to use the Anaconda Vice. Randy Orton had nowhere to go. One hesitation is Punk Orton.
Oof. Oh, here comes vintage. Even 15 years ago, this was vintage. Vintage Orton. I mean, Orton's only a 8-year vet at this point. What, he officially debut around 2003-ish? Maybe a little bit before? We're in 2011 here. Orton stalking CM Punk here. Thinking about, what should I do to him? You gonna punt him? Here we go. Fans seem happy about it. Yeah, punt Punk. I feel like Punk's going to move or something. Oh, his leg went out. Smart. Look at Punk. That was the whole point. That's why I took out your leg, so you couldn't punt me. If an enemy insists on war, you take away their ability to wage it. Gabriel is hanging out in Atlanta. Thanks for the $5, bro. If anybody wants to meet up with Gabriel, I'm a little far. I could check on an Uber rate to get from here to Atlanta. I think it'd be a little on the expensive side, as Punk has the RKO very, very cerebrally scouted. I don't care if cerebrally is not a word. Look at that. I mean, not only did Punk escape that punt, but he was able to get out of the way of that RKO that Randy popped up for. Looking at the time here, I got a feeling this is our finish. Punk is going to go to the top. I know this because I made the thumbnail. Boom! RKO. Literally out of nowhere. How many RKO WrestleMania victories does Randy Orton have? How many WrestleMania matches has he won with the RKO? Punk? Obviously Seth Rollins at 31. Probably Joe Hendry last year, although I don't remember. What other Mania matches did he win with an RKO? 20? Did he pin Foley with an RKO? 24 he lost. 25 he lost. What about the Bray Wyatt matches? Did he win with RKOs in those? I think there's 2 of them, right? But I think the Punk and the Rollins one kind of resemble each other a little bit. All right, first match done. Punk versus Randy Orton. That was fun. A little 20-minute there, 15-minute, whatever it was. Not too shabby. All right, next match up is going to be the Intercontinental Ladder match at WrestleMania 32. So go below and click on that link. This match, according to YouTube here, this is on WWE's Vault channel, 21 minutes and 43 seconds. And here's our match graphic. We will reset the timer to 0. And this is Kevin Owens is the champion going into this. He's defending against The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, looks like Sin Cara, Cody Rhodes, Stardust, Matt Cardona, and Sami Zayn. What a crew here. 7-man ladder match. I remember nothing about this show, or nothing about this match, other than Zack Ryder winning it here and then dropping it the next night on Raw. That's all I remember. So, right on. This was not my first match, or my first choice for WrestleMania 32 for a match to watch on the show. It was just the best one available on WWE's Vault. So that's why they're watching, or that's why we're watching this one. All right, 21 minutes on this guy. Let's go 3, 2, 1, play, okay? All right, timer and play button. I am ready to rock on the IC ladder match from WrestleMania 32. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. He's here to show the world. I still don't know what he's going to show the world, though. He's here to show the world what? What you got to show us? Your little swiveling hips? Look at the crowd here in Jerry World for this one. Did this open? Okay, so this must have opened WrestleMania 32. I think the ladder match opened the first or the last one too. WrestleMania 31, wasn't it? Bryan winning. I remember that because he won the world title in the main event of 30, but then won the IC in the opener of 31. I thought that was interesting. Has anybody done that? Has anybody won a title in the main event of one WrestleMania and then won another title in the opener of the next one? He's got to be the only one. I can't think of anybody else. But more recent years are going to be more of a blur to me. I need something. 1 second. Mike Rouse, you said one ad here. You mean on this video? Well, I have ads turned off, so I don't know what YouTube is doing. If you're getting an ad here, they're off. So I don't know why that's happening. Oh, good. Thank you, Jacob. I just did see something on my phone about Okada and Takeshita. I just mentioned a minute ago that it does look like that's going to be the Double or Nothing match, and I am thrilled that it is. And here comes, look at Stardust. This is what he did, huh? I barely remember him doing this. I forgot that he danced around and stuff. Sebastian Hackle. And the other guy. Oh, the Lucha Dragons? Who is this again? Oh, yeah. Who was the other Lucha Dragon? Remember the Lucha. I forgot who those guys were. One was Sin Cara. Who's the other Lucha Dragon? I forgot about them. Like, who's the guys that had the little bull with them? Like the little bull. He ran around, did stuff. Little mini guy. Little miniature human. Look at Cardona. Yeah. Big ovation for KO here. Look at the size of that stage. Jesus. The following year would be the year with Jericho, right? KO Mania. Yeah, no kidding. WrestleMania is being broadcast in 35 languages. Which language are y'all listening in? I am broadcasting in only one. I'm sorry I don't have more languages available. Please forgive me. This is America over here. Our education is very basic, so it's usually one or two languages max for Americans. I'm still sitting at the one. Okay, Russian. Who's this? Portuguese? All right. Marco Alfaro and Figueroa. Who else we got? Oh, yeah. Japanese, number one. Number one announcer. Good to see Funaki. Always good to see Funaki. I've never seen Funaki and not smiled. All right, here we go. I rented this sweet-ass little studio apartment right on the beach in 2016. That's where I watched this WrestleMania when I went through my divorce. And love that spot. Love that place. And I remember watching this Mania in here. This is also the year that I did the WrestleMania Memories video. I released it about a week before this WrestleMania. Ooh. Sin Cara. Now help me out. Is this the Sin Cara? I am so bad with my Sin Cara and Mystico history. And then when there was two of them, I forget how any of that went. I don't know who was the first one or who was the second one or who took over for the other one. I have no fucking idea. So is this the second Sin Cara? I think it is, because I think the second one is Mystico. This is Mystico in the ring, right? Please? Is it? And then the first Sin Cara is gone already? Or is this the first Sin Cara and he's about to be gone already? Sometimes I don't understand why wrestling has to be purposely difficult, and Miz doesn't even have the ladder open. Oh, now they're holding it. We got Bob Sparkplug Zane over here with his checkered pants. Blue Thunder Bomb. Young Sammy with the short hair, gingerbread man. Now, he's already been back. He already had the Cena match where he fucked his shoulder up. He's already back. What's Zayn and Owens' WrestleMania history? They have not... Ooh, nice backdrop. They have not had a one-on-one match, right? They've interacted here. Of course, at WrestleMania 39, they were in the main event of Night 1 with the Usos. But they haven't had a one-on-one at Mania, right? Who knows? They might have. Zach, it's not time to win yet. Know what's crazy about Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler? Like, this match is 10 years old, and he looks the exact same. He does not look any different. Same hair, same physique, same weight. His body and appearance has changed zero. Okay, first one is Mystico, second one is Hunico. So this is Hunico. This Sin Cara number 2. Okay. And then Mystico and Hunico also don't like each other, right? And there's some beef there. And one of them has beef with Del Rio, right? I think. That was cool. Dove right through the ladder. Look at him go. Go, Sammy. Yeah. That move is just tremendous. That in the corner through the bottom rope tornado DDT thing he does on the floor is a great move. I mean, he's been doing it for years now, but the first time I saw him doing that, I was like, something I haven't seen. If somebody would have done that shit in 1988, I would have shit a fucking live turkey right in the middle of my living room. Like, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. Oh, KO and Sammy at 37. That's right. That's right. So they did work. They did wrestle one-on-one. Oh, that was cool too. I like Cody's polka dots. The next time WrestleMania would be in Texas, Cody would have a much different type of a match. Shut up, Saxton. Yeah, thank you, JBL. Wherewithal. It's not wherewithal. The next thing you're going to say is no wasted motion. And this is the type of match where you waste all sorts of fucking motion. A ladder match is nothing but wasting motion. And Byron will probably say that too. No wasted motion. No wasted motion. It's my biggest pet peeve in announcers, that no wasted motion shit that they always say. I'm like, will you knock that off? It's so dumb. Boom. Oh, good super kick, too. Woo, woo, woo. Nope, didn't look good. Jeez. I mean, if WWE wanted to recreate Shawn and Razor's ladder match, I would have done Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre. Well, I guess not in these days. Drew didn't have the hairy chest yet. Or maybe he did. When did he come back? 2018, 17, maybe something like that. Oh, we got a polka-dotted ladder. How adorbs. Dusty has been dead for less than a year, man. He died in the previous summer. That ladder's too small. Did Dolph hit the ladder himself? This is terrible. This looks like shit. Ooh, oh, Sammy took one. The Miz is in Vegas right now marrying a bunch of people. Oh. Skull-crushing finale, and that looked really good. Oh. God. I've seen it. I remember him doing that in some of the Ring of Honor matches I've seen him in. No more polka-dotted ladder. I always like Kevin Owens. He reminds me of a high school friend I had who was kind of fat a little bit, but he could play basketball like a motherfucker. He was deceptively fast, and he could even do shit like, remember like out at like on the playground and shit, he could like dive for footballs and stuff. He was so agile for his size. God. Looked a lot like Owens, too. Kind of had the same face. And you'd see him walking in the halls, you'd just think he was a big fat nerd, you know, but he was a boss. He didn't play any sports officially, but, you know, whenever he would do anything physical, he would surprise the shit out of you. Remember, he full extended dove, you know, for a football. Oh, it was like flag football. I forgot what the fuck we were playing. A football was involved, though. And pass, and he went and dove, and he just like full-blown, like extended, landed right just face first and into the dirt. It was like, man, that dude don't give a fuck. Zach, you are nowhere near. What do you think you're going to do? Jump for the belt? Oh, he's going to go. The elbow drop. I forgot about the elbow drop. How many years removed from the Eve Torres shit are we? And Kane and Cena and the thing in the wheelchair and the neck brace and all that. What fucking year was that? They are? BFFs? Big bulldog from the top. Wow, Cody's gone in a month? 6 weeks? Cody's gone? Holy shit. That's right, Juliet. Thank you. Miz is hosting American Gladiators, premiering tomorrow night on Prime Video, and Wardlow is one of the gladiators, right? Holy shit, it was 4 years, like 2012? Damn. Injuries played a pretty big role in this Mania, I remember. There was no Cena for this. Who else was hurt? Ooh. Pop up. Oh, Rollins, I suppose. Rollins was hurt for this, too. Cody and Owens. That's kind of cool. Oh, no. Are they going to do the thing from WrestleMania 23 with the ladder break and Edge? Or is Sin Cara going after the belt? He might be going after the belt. Sami Zayn just taking those boots to the forehead. There we go. Yeah, that ladder's going to break. Oh, my God. Ugh. Camille and Boogs are both gladiators. Camille I might have known about. Boogs I did not. Holy crap. Yeah, and that's when I think I realized these ladders were actually wooden and they were painted. Because I never forgot that WrestleMania 23 one and my mind just being blown. I thought that metal ladder really broke in half and Edge died. And then I'm like, oh, I get it now. Come on, haymakers. They make hay. What do gay horses eat? Hay. Oh, come on. Come on, Kevin. Nice. Oh. God, that was gnarly. What's the half Nelson suplex called? Like a full Nelson is a snapdragon. What's the half? Not like a T-bone, like a reverse T-bone type of thing. Whatever the fuck you call it. But he hit Owens with it right on the ladder, and Owens' head is just stuck in the rungs. And he has not moved. Nope. There's a Joe Cronin sign in the crowd. I think I went on his show in 2016, actually. I think about 10 years ago. I was on there once. Shout out to Joe, wherever you are. He used to pop in the chat sometimes, say hi. That's what you get, Miz, you bitch. Look at there. Look at there. Come on, wait for it. Now, if memory serves, because I'm a wrestling historian, as most of you know, this victory by Zack Ryder here, this would begin a very lengthy title run that he would have. I forgot how long it was, but it was a long time. 23, 22 hours, something like that. Who the fuck is that? Is that the guy that goes and fixes failing restaurants? And he comes in and yells at everybody? Oh, it's his dad. Okay. Even his dad is jacked. All right, good job, Zack Ryder. Just won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 32. All right, let's reset that timer. I don't even remember what our next match is. What is it? Oh, it's the mixed tag. All right, it's the Stephanie and Triple H versus Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle mixed tag team match from WrestleMania 34. Of course, Ronda has got her big match with Gina Carano coming up next month. They've been doing a lot of promotion for that. And I thought this one would be fun. According to YouTube, by the way, this is on WWE's channel, so use the link provided in the description below. 29 minutes, 43 seconds is the runtime on this one. Ronda Rousey versus Kurt Angle, or Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon from WrestleMania 34. This one should be interesting. I remember thinking that this was the best match on the whole show. So, we shall see. Pretty sure this is the first WrestleMania I did a watch-along for. I think, unless I didn't. Definitely did a watch-along for 35. I may or may not have done one for 34, but by this point, by the time we got to 2018, I'm now on camera doing live streams. So, what a wild 8 years it's been. All right, guys. Rousey Angle, Hunter Steph, WrestleMania 34. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. It's time to play the game. Oh, yeah, we've got these little motorbikes here. Stephanie and Triple H. I forgot what WrestleMania it was. It might have been the match with Roman. I don't remember. But Stephanie did the intro for Triple H, and I swear to God, it was the hottest I ever thought she looked. She was, the way she was just putting him over, I'm like, it was sexy. I thought it was so great. Whatever WrestleMania that was, I just thought that was tremendous. And that's why I think Stephanie absolutely deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. She was a tremendous character. I liked Stephanie better than Shane McMahon, to be honest. Shane, of course, had his own uniqueness to him because he loved to kill himself and dive off shit. Stephanie was, she was great as the $1 billion princess and all that stuff. She was just good. Like, I feel like she's somebody that, just wasn't, obviously she was put out there because she was Vince McMahon's daughter, but I feel like if she would have shown up in a WWE tryout, they would have picked her up. I'm like, oh, she can be a great character. She'd be a great valet or a manager who can maybe occasionally get in the ring. I don't really care about nepotism as long as you can actually do the job and do the task and you're not in over your head, you're not out of your league. Stephanie fit right in. She knew how to be a performer. She knew how to get a crowd reaction. She had no problem humiliating herself for the sake of good TV. Are they both going to spit water together? That's adorbs. Triple H looks so weird because he's in his bald-headed, bearded COO look here, but he's, wrestling. And as we know, Triple H will never wrestle again because he's not allowed. Yeah, I've always thought that Stephanie is a total and complete smoke show. Always have. Even in her younger days when she was sweet and innocent. 32. Okay, yeah, it was the Roman match. It was 2 years earlier when she did that intro for him. I just thought that was so good. I don't even remember what she said. It's just her delivery and just her face and the intensity and everything. I'm like, that woman's hot.
WrestleMania debut in Ronda Rousey. I thought you were talking about Stephanie McMahon again.
And this was all kind of set up, 3 years earlier? They did the whole deal at WrestleMania 31. And imagine if that would have gone, ew, look at Triple H doing his titties like that. I don't like that. Triple H, don't do that with your titties. But imagine if this would have been Rock and Ronda against Triple H and Stephanie. That's what it needed to be. Angle, of course, we love him. Angle's the best. But Rock would have been better. Because they set the whole thing up. Oh, yeah, I did hear Coach's dumb voice on commentary. What a tool. Got blocked by Coach a couple weeks ago for calling him out for being a douche nozzle, because that's what he is. Fucking tool bag of epic proportions. Fucking wanker. Tosser. Help me out, my friends across the pond. Wanker, tosser, how much difference is there between them? I feel like he's both. I don't know which one I am. I'm probably a wanker. Most likely. I love Angle's music. Very patriotic. Like Joan Jett, too. And so this is Ronda's really her first match, right? I loved it. It looks like, I mean, her and Gina Carano are homies. You know, they got to fight, but seem like they're really getting along in their press conferences. And I just laugh. I was watching the one yesterday. I'm like, if you don't know anything about these people, you're just looking at this, scrolling, and be like, who in the hell are these smoking hot women and gonna fight each other? They both look so good. I don't give a shit about Gina Carano, though, because years ago I heard she was MAGA, so fuck her. And Ronda, of course, is also a little bit of an idiot. But they both look great. And I love Ronda Rousey shit-talking the UFC because I hate Dana White so much. I fucking despise that bald-headed piece of shit. I did like the gimmick, too. I liked that she really loved Roddy Piper and asked the family permission if she can use the nickname, and, she's dressing like him. And now let's see if this match holds up, because I remember after WrestleMania 34 was over, kind of thinking, much to my surprise, that this was actually the most entertaining match on the show. I feel like 34 was not a great Mania. Neither was 32. Hell, 33 wasn't even that great. It just looked cool with the set, and we had the Hardy Boys return. That was cool. Another main event that fell flat. Imagine that, 32, 33, and 34, those main events falling unbelievably flat. Angle and Triple H back at it again after all these years. Stephanie. That's kind of stupid.
And the trash talking's begun. Mind games roll. And guys, and look at from behind. Stephanie this.
Look at her running. Oh, my God.
The bell finally rings to start the match. And this is a manipulation of the rules.
That's actually pretty funny that Stephanie would be brazen enough to do that.
Goes after Kurt Angle. Triple H is stepping in. Told the referee, remember who signs your paychecks. That could be critical tonight. The referee's got a family to take care of. Of course, you're going to listen to the authority in the ring. And let's remember that emotion is something that we've seen the last couple of weeks. Really
That glove on Angle is hilarious.
we've already seen Stephanie really start to get in her head before this match even starts. And as Kurt Angle pounds away on Triple H, the #1 trend in the world is hashtag
So we got JoJo as the ring announcer, too. Good catch. That's awesome.
Hall of Fame careers and who know each other.
Chase, I don't know who's inducting AJ Styles tomorrow. They haven't announced much about that. I don't know who's inducting anyone, come to think of it. Matter of fact, I don't even know. I mean, I think somebody told me, but I forgot already. I don't even know where we're watching the Hall of Fame. Is it on ESPN or is it Netflix? I'll find it either way. I think it's an ESPN Unlimited.
A pair of Olympic teammates, Angle and Rousey. Listen, I understand Ronda Rousey's a celebrated athlete, maybe the most celebrated athlete in combat sports history as a female. But Ronda Rousey couldn't have picked a bigger fish to challenge for her first match. It's like showing up to basketball camp your first day and having to face LeBron James and Pat Riley. Well, I don't know if that's an accurate comparison. It's the greatest comparison there is, Coach. I don't think Stephanie McMahon in the ring is
LeBron James and Pat Riley.
But I will say this. She did not make it easy on herself for her debut to be against Stephanie and Triple H. My first analogy went right over your head, Coach. I thought you were a sports guy. Look at Stephanie. Stephanie steps into the ring. It draws Rousey, distracts Angle, pulls the rope down. Stephanie and Triple H.
I forgot Riley didn't coach LeBron. Riley coached like that early Heat team that won the title with Shaq, right? Is that what did he coach that one and then took a step down, went to the front office? And then what's his nuts? Has been there ever since. I don't think Pat coached LeBron. I think he coached Shaq. No, Stephanie and Kurt Angle, the history between them, the history between her and Angle and Triple H is pretty wild. Goes back 16 years at this point. They were in a love triangle there in 2000. I was in the middle of that at SummerSlam 2000.
She is being mentally picked apart by the game and Stephanie McMahon. And now Triple H suplex to Angle, bringing it back into the ring. Here, now pound away.
Beat him. I'm going to grab a cold one.
Watching on this match start, I can't help but go back to what Triple H and Stephanie said. We're always in shape. We don't need to get in shape. This is what we do. This is what we live. This is our life. And talk about emotions, Corey. This is the largest crowd that Ronda Rousey has ever performed in front of. Nerves have to be immense tonight. And again, cheap shots by McMahon and Triple H. And whether you like it or whether you don't, they're smart. They did it. Stephanie said, this is our ring. We make the rules. Well, there's a reason, Coach, that Triple H is called the cerebral assassin. Right? Angle blocks the right from Triple H, but we're trying to fight back against the
Come on, Angle. Ugh.
vintage Triple H cover by the game. Hooks the leg.
So what year are we in here? This is 2008. So is this the year that they do the Saudi match with Sean? Is that 2018 or 2019? I think it's 2018. So is it later on in the year? It's Brothers of Destruction versus DX in Saudi Arabia, and Shawn Michaels comes out of retirement bald. That's the match that got me blocked by Shawn Michaels.
Pleading for Angle to make a tag. Triple H trying to lock
Didn't even tag him, but I know the post that got me blocked. It wasn't even an insult. It was a joke.
Ronda wants in the worst way. She realizes her partner's in deep, deep trouble. Kurt about an arm's length away here from making a tag. He gets his fingertips away. This place is going to erupt. Oh, and a boot by Angle. Triple H is down. Can Angle capitalize? Kurt Angle, a six-time world champion. Angle's got a long way to go to tag Ronda. look at Stephanie McMahon. And finally, the official.
Oh. Sorry, baby. Almost knocked you out.
Leads of last year's WrestleMania. And Stephanie needs to regroup.
Oh, yeah, it was him and Rollins the previous year, right?
The table, Corey. That could have been absolutely catastrophic. And now it's Kurt Angle with a
What does Rollins do at this one at 34?
seconds cost the game. And now we've
He's not injured again, is he? Who does he work with here at 34? I don't remember.
not for nothing, but how would you have felt if he almost punched you right in the face? Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I'm saying it cost him.
Oh, yeah, thanks. My bad.
Pleading to her partner Angle to make a tag.
Oops.
Stephanie McMahon
Oh,
first off the apron. That sort of brilliance should be applauded by the entire WWE universe. It is complete manipulation of the
when you said thumbnail, I'm like, I got to change the thumbnail? What happened? Yeah, match graphic. Thank you.
into a match have more of an impact on a match.
I wish there was a way to put you guys in charge of that.
Shaw first off the apron. Went for the pedigree. Angle able to counter. Triple H up over the top, hits the floor. Angle's opportunity now, but Rousey is not in the corner. She was taken out by Stephanie. Rousey's there. Stephanie begging Hunter. I think Stephanie realizes Stephanie's aware to happen. Oh no.
This means you got a tag, girl. There's the tag to Ronda. I love that Stephanie just didn't move and Rousey just went and got her. Look at her go. Look at her go. I was very complimentary of Rousey back in these days because I thought she was very Angle-like in terms of how she fit into wrestling and how she adapted, moving from the octagon to pro wrestling like Angle did from amateur to pro. And I was like, she just transitioned marvelously. She understood it. She knew what to do.
Thinking we had hairs up in between her fingers from Stephanie McMahon. Ronda Rousey is dominating. Oh, how could you be okay with this? Stephanie
It's a full-blown throw.
Well, Corey, we knew at some point Stephanie would have to get in against Ronda Rousey. No, I honestly did not know that. Oh, Stephanie is begging and pleading.
Yeah, Stephanie, you're in no woman's land here. Now, this image right here might have been on the thumbnail. Oh, nope. There's no way Stephanie would understand how to counter a submission hold by a trained UFC fighter. Like, this match would already be over if this was a shoot. Mm-hmm. Oh, where is he anyway? Oh, he's down still. Triple H, where you at? I see with Balor. Thank you, Zane. Okay. And we are pro wrestling. That's right. I remember the following year being weird. Like, Rollins beat Brock in, like, the opener, right? And then Brock would win the belt back. Or would he? But Rollins would beat him again at SummerSlam. He would either beat him for it or retain. I forgot what. But it was just so weird to me. It's just a random... I'm like, why do the match again? When Rollins beat him in like 5 seconds at SummerSlam. Or at WrestleMania. Stephanie is in control here of Ronda Rousey. Is she loading up her boot for what? I used to always get a kick out of that, especially in the 80s. A lot of the wrestlers, a lot of beefy wrestlers, like prior to the lockup, when the bell rang, they would kind of, like, I'm like, what are they doing? Are they getting bit by mosquitoes or what? Oh. There's that twisting Samoan drop thingy that she does. Oh, Triple H saving the pin. This is that little MAGA referee, too, that Joey Janela trolled once. He's a fucking psycho. I'm going to continue beating up your wife. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, it's a pretty good bump for Angle there, considering where he's at in his career. I mean, he's retiring 1 year later.
Angle is down. And just like that, Triple H has
Corey Graves, I am offended by his hair. Like, I'm personally scarred by it.
concerned for the well-being of his wife, Stephanie.
What's he doing? Are you hosting a show on Bravo? Oh, yeah, this is kind of where Rousey, I think, roughs up Hunter, doesn't she? She's awesome. That's right. Brock cashed in on Rollins, and he won it back. Thank you. I don't know, man. Like, in a shoot fight, Ronda Rousey would beat the shit out of me. So, like, it's not that far-fetched that this is not as unfair of a fight as it looks. Triple H, you want some of me? Like, I don't care what your gender is. If you have no fighting experience and you get and you get in a fight with a female 4th degree black belt, you going down, son. Look at her go. Look at Triple H selling for her. Look at her. Look at her. That's just unbelievable. I think that right there is the spot that convinced me that this was the most amazing match entertaining match. I shouldn't say amazing. Most entertaining on the show. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, Rousey. She's so fast back then, too. Damn. Jesus, Rousey. That was a weird camera cut on that post shot there by Rousey. I mean, Angle doesn't look bad here, does he? I mean, he's slow. I mean, he's lost 4 steps, but he's still doing it. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool to see him and Angle, or him and Triple H in the ring together. Because with all the history that they have had, I don't think they've had a Mania match. SummerSlam, Unforgiven, and Rumble. They've done. Oh! Angle slam, is that it? Oh. Kick out. Listen to Coachman. Like, Ronda Rousey and Triple H actually went into this match thinking they would dominate? Do they know they're in the ring with 2 legit fighters? You got a gold medalist and a UFC champion, and they're like, oh, we're going to go wipe the floor with them? Like, how dumb are they? Like, even for heels, that's absurd, you know? Uh-oh. They're not going to be kissing anymore, are they? Unless Kurt Angle forces one on her here. He would. If this was 20 years ago, he would. Let's give her the Angle slam. Ankle lock. Or you could just punch her. Good old punch to the jaw might do her good. There we go. Ankle lock on poor Steph. It's got to be hard to be in a mixed fight with your spouse. Like, you got to worry about each other while also trying to fight. Look at the crowd. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this was entertaining. It's not like it was the greatest technical masterpiece type of match you've ever seen. It was just entertaining, and that's what wrestling and WrestleMania should be. Sometimes you should have a match in there that's just fucking fun, you know? Yeah, when this show was over, I think I enjoyed this match the most. Pedigree Ronda. Oh, no. Oh, powerbomb. Nope. Oh, my God. She's got the armbar on Triple H. I hope he taps. Look at him fighting. Is Triple H allowed to tap to this? Like, if he did, would it count? Because technically you're not supposed to be in there with... Oh, there's Stephanie with a sleeper or choke. Wow. Armbar. Tap. Nope. They're holding hands. Ooh. Hunter sends Angle into Rousey. Broke that up. I don't even remember the finish. Like, I have no idea what the finish is. I mean, I know who wins, but I don't remember how it went down. I don't think I've watched this match since either. I've never really had a reason to. But I remember the night it aired and talking about it in the review and how much I enjoyed it. 8 years ago. Jesus. God, I can't believe we've been going on about a decade of those plastic ring posts. How crazy is that? That's just insane. I don't know when those things turned up for the first time, but man. Double pedigree. Nope. Oh, wow. Angle does not have his legs. There we go. Oh, that's definitely going to be it. Oh, Stephanie's holding her arm, though. No, no. She's going, please. Please, no. She can easily break that. No, no. I'm sorry. Oh, that's it. Tap. Look at the immediate tap, too. I love that. Yeah, there's no reason for Stephanie to. Oh, Dana White. Look at him. Hey, Dana, remember when you slapped your wife in public and someone filmed it? And then somehow people are okay with it? Angle's got some blood on his eye there. That was really good. I think that match holds up. That's every bit as fun as I remember it being when we watched it in 2018. That was Rousey's introduction. She did great. She did really great. All right, that's a wrap for this one. Let's change the match graphic now, just so we don't forget. We'll kill that timer. Next one is going to be, it's going to be the Hardy Boyz return. So go down to the description, Tag Team Ladder Match, WrestleMania 33. Pull that one up. This one is on WWE's Vault channel as well. Was uploaded about a year ago, 2.3 million views, and it has a runtime of 21 minutes and 36 seconds. So that is our next match. Let me just get this. Mine was buffering there. There we go. This one was fun. I remember when they got announced, the New Day coming out. Oh, so fun. Can't wait to watch this one. Don't remember much about the match. Remember most about the Hardy Boyz returning and how cool the WrestleMania 33 set is. So here we go on the WrestleMania 33 Tag Team Championship ladder match with a extra added surprise team at the last minute. Here we go on the four-way ladder match. Raw Tag Team title ladder match. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Oh, Enzo and Cass are in this too. We just talked about this set not long ago on one of our more recent podcasts, how tall it was. I saw somebody posted a video of their seat. Like, if you're right next to that thing, you've got this 20-foot wall next to you. It's like a very, very obstructed view, even though the set was probably one of the best WWE's ever done. It came at the expense of some fans on the floor, which I think buying a floor seat is idiotic. I don't want to be on the floor. I hate the floor. I'd rather be up somewhere where I can see, and have some nachos, things like that. Too much is going on the floor. I had floor seats for This Is Your Life in 1999, and I had floor seats for the Benoit Angle cage match on Raw with the big moonsault. And the floor seats for the Raw after the screw job. I was never into this. I know they were over, but they were not over with me. I didn't give a fuck about the bada boom and the can't teach that. I didn't care. I thought it was dumb. I mean, Enzo, you could see, that is such a wacky, wild ramp there. He had charisma that was undeniable. It's like Cena's Thugonomics. I wasn't a fan. How you doing? Like, you know how many times I've looked up how to become a certified G? I can't find anyone to certify me. And so I don't think it really exists. I think Enzo's lying. He might be a G, but there's no way that he's certified. I've looked it up and checked. Oh, yeah, soft. You soft. I don't know. I think there's a lot of other male wrestlers in the WWE locker room that would contest Enzo's claim of being a bona fide stud. I'm not saying he's lying about that, but, I'd like to get Cesaro's opinion. Cesaro, would you consider Enzo a bona fide stud? I loved the bar. Loved them. Loved this entrance. Thought it was so good with the duh and the way that the camera spun. This is one of my favorite tag teams ever of the modern era. Thought they could have gone farther. Like, I loved this. This whole thing here. They look great together. I love the way the team was formed after the best of 7 thing. Yeah, and then this thing, that's how when I come home from work, that's what I do, And that too. And I loved this Sheamus theme. It's one of my favorite themes too, of like the last 10 years. But they opened up with Cesaro's theme, and then they transitioned into Sheamus, and they both came down to the ring to that together. I loved that. Look at JoJo. Did Cesaro and Swagger win the titles? Did they win the tags? Because Cesaro's had a lot of tag team partners. Oh, who are they? The best guys or whatever? The best guys. Not the best friends. Who are they? Good Brothers. The best guys. I'm like, what are they called? The Good Brothers. I love it. The best guys. Bad boys. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call when they come for y'all? Is that right? Well, it's like a heart attack, but a bro kick instead of the clothesline. I love the bar. I miss the bar. And by the time we got to this point, in 2018, I didn't get emotionally or personally invested in anybody's shit at all. So for me to find a tag team that I actually liked was something that I did not think was possible in 2018. But I was a massive fan of the bar. Oh. All right, which one of these 3 teams, guys? I'm surprised it's not 4. I'm surprised they went with 3 here. I think it would be more fun if there was like a 4th team involved in this match. Oh, there is going to be a 4th team. The New Day. This makes way more sense. I mean, they're multi-time tag team champions. They're in their gear. They certainly deserve a shot just as much as all these other teams do. Oh, I'm so glad they're adding the New Day here. That's the right call. If they would have been left off Mania, that would have been a tragedy. You got to do more than just host. You need a match. Uh-oh. Just as we suspected, the New Day are going to be added to the match. But it can't be a fatal four-way if it's a ladder match. I think it's just a four-way. One more team. But who could it be? I'm stumped. Any ideas, guys? Who? I have no fucking idea. Who could it be? Maybe the Road Warriors. Bushwhackers, maybe. Oh, it's the New Day. They're making their way to the ring. The Hardy clones? Look at broken, woken Matt. Look at it. Ah! Oh, look at that ovation. That's the part I like right there, is Matt going, he's still kind of like in broken TNA character, just with his facial expression. Jeff is Jeff. I think the previous night they had won some tag titles. Did they win the Ring of Honor tags or something the night before, or did they drop them the night before? Something happened the night before, and the Hardys were on our radar. But I kind of like the fake out. I like the New Day coming out and kind of teasing you. They're all oiled up in their gear. It was great to see Jeff back. Stop Googling. It's been 7 years. So they were last there in 2009. I was stoked. The funny thing is, I was actually the rental property that I'm on. I've lived here before, and last time I lived here was at WrestleMania 33. I was a few buildings over in a smaller place. Poetry. I mean, you have to win now. Remember they showed like the behind-the-scenes footage of the Hardys like showing up and Jeff, in the hoodie, and they're hiding in the trailer and getting themselves hyped up. I mean, I was thrilled for them as a fan because, the Hardy Boys were in a bad way there for a while, About 7 or so years before this, they were both pretty fucked. Not even 7. I think the TNA incident with Sting was 2011 or something, right, for Hardy, so he's only 6 years removed from that.
Hardys have got to be the favorites at this point. No one knew they were in the freaking match. And we know, Corey, what the Hardys can do in ladder matches. They haven't lost a step. And now Matt with a ladder in hand drives Sheamus off the apron. There goes Cass as well.
There goes Enzo. There goes Cesaro. I mean, the fans knew, though, like when the New Day came out there, they were going delete, 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 delete. One of the best pops in WrestleMania history. That comeback is just great. Like, you kind of knew that it was possible, but it's kind of made you remember how over the Hardys were, in their peak, and Jeff.
There we go. This is why they are arguably the best tag team in the world. You adapt and you conquer. Gallows and Anderson, only 3 tag teams in history have won both the WWE and the IWGP tag team titles. The Dudleys, the Steiners.
Where are the Hardys now? Hardys are still working in TNA. They've been under the WWE umbrella again here in the last year or so because they've been doing shit. They had an NXT match, I think. Didn't they win the NXT tag team titles? So the Hardys are still around. I think it's time for them to go in the Hall of Fame. I think they should have gone in this year. It's probably going to be hard. I wouldn't want it. I don't want them to go in Saudi Arabia. Like, I really want next year's Hall of Fame class to be the worst class of all time. We will not do a watch-along next year for the Hall of Fame. Well, we might. But probably not, because it's going to be at a weird time. It's going to be in the morning. No, that's going to suck next year. We need to enjoy this WrestleMania weekend, guys, because next year is going to be off. It's going to be different. The show is going to take place in the morning. Ugh. It'll be 2 years until we have a proper WrestleMania again, which sucks. God, Cass, Jesus.
The early storm of the Hardy Boys and all that momentum that Matt and Jeff had coming into this matchup off the surprise factor. I almost feel now a sense of urgency to
Fans want the Hardys, man. Can't say enough good things about this set. Not only did they do the great roller coaster thing and that obnoxiously large ramp, but the big ring on top. It's just the coolest topper they've had since the one in New York at 29, where it had like Statue of Liberty and whatnot. I thought that was cool. But this ring is awesome. Oof. Yeah, just Smitty, but as much as I don't want Mania in Saudi, I also don't want war. So unfortunately, I'd rather root for WrestleMania to go on as scheduled next year, because that means the conflict is safe enough for that to happen. So I hate the idea of WrestleMania in Saudi, but let's not be stupid here. War is worse, and I don't want that. We shouldn't even be involved in that shit to begin with. And we wouldn't be in this war right now if people weren't triggered by pronouns. Jesus. I love this. Sheamus's forearm smashes and the swing in stereo here. Jesus. See, that's why the bar is awesome. I feel like Cesaro's got to be dizzy. How can he keep his equilibrium after doing that swing like that?
It was WrestleMania 17, where Edge and Christian beat the Dudleys and the Hardy Boys in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
That WrestleMania 17 match was awesome. I would kill for 415 gas here. It's about 680 here. And I'm out of gas. I actually got to fill up tomorrow. That's going to be fun. I only have like a 10-gallon tank, but it's still going to be $70. Mm. It was a funny sell by Jeff there. Those of you who watch Collision, I hope it was good. TNA is probably wrapping up here in the last 15 minutes. Sorry for scheduling a stream head-to-head with two other wrestling shows, but I wanted to do something WrestleMania-related. And those other two damn companies got in my way. I hate that golden WWE hanger thing. I hate it. Hate it. So delivering in the clutch. When does Enzo ever deliver in the clutch?
You almost have to brace yourself coming into a match like this because you know
Certified G. Get the fuck out of here.
this could be your worst nightmare right here. Enzo Amore is setting up the ladder underneath the tag team titles. Enzo is climbing the ladder.
I mean, a bona fide stud, you can technically teach that. Because nobody's born a bona fide. You're not a bona fide stud when you're 5. You got to learn to be a bona fide stud, which means you can be taught. No. Festus to the rescue. Jesus. Enzo, no. Did Enzo and Cass ever win the tags? I don't think they did. They might have. I don't remember. Did they win the tags? I kind of think no.
Anderson right now, the last line of defense. No, Anderson may grab the titles. Enzo fighting back as well. Look at Enzo Amore go.
Go Enzo Amore.
He wants to win his first tag team championship here at WWE for Monday Night Raw. Anderson breaking the eyes of Enzo Amore. And now look at Cesaro. Wow. Almost lying in wait with Cesaro. And now grabbing
Who's the guy that hates him? Simon Miller or whatever the fuck? What's his name? Not Simon Miller. Not my fellow bald. Simon somebody.
This is not going to end well for Anderson.
Uh,
And the tag champs. Big kick.
Magic Killer. I couldn't remember the name of their finisher, but I always liked it. Twist of Fate by Matt and his Cruella de Vil streak. That's how you climb a ladder in pro wrestling. Here comes, wow, Matt got up there fast. I never understood the excessive amounts of pockets Matt insisted on in his wrestling gear. Like he's going fishing. Oh, look at that twist of fate. Oh, God. That looked like it hurt Matt. Oh, no. Well, of course, this is a ladder match and Jeff Hardy is in it. He's nowhere near the titles, but who cares? Oh, God. That's Cesaro and Sheamus on both ladders. The Thrill Seeker. Oh. Sheamus's ladder did not break, but Cesaro's did. And now Matt is all by himself. Could it be? Come on, Matt. 1. So the last time they were at WrestleMania, they faced each other in 2009, right? We just watched that match a couple weeks ago. That was good, too. And then the next time they work at WrestleMania, they are together, returning to win the tags in a match that they helped make famous, or I should say more famous. Shawn and Razor get that honor, but it became even more famouser, once the Hardys got into it. Cool. All right, the Hardys, once again, tag team champions. All right, the next match is CM Punk and The Undertaker, WrestleMania 29, right on. This one is 31 minutes and 52 seconds. We're down to our final 2 matches here, so we will kill the timer. Let's get our next match graphic. I almost forgot to put up the last one, so there we go. Undertaker and CM Punk. Now, we just watched CM Punk and Randy Orton a few matches ago. This one is from WrestleMania 29. I'm not sure when we'll get around to watching this one. Probably next year because we're running out of Manias to watch. But Punk and Undertaker, another match much like Punk and Orton that I don't recall watching a second time. But I remember a lot about it. Remember the Paul Bearer stuff. This should be fun. Let's do it. Punk and Taker. All right. Did I say the runtime on this, by the way? This is one of the matches that's very important to use the link that I provided you in the description because WWE uploaded this specific match like 4 different times over the years. So this one was uploaded a year ago, and it's on WWE's main channel. So just make sure you use the link in the description below because if you're watching any other match that WWE uploaded, it might not sync up exactly. So, because I think there's another one where they don't do the entrances, and I think this one has the entrances. So make sure you use it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, hold on. Reboot. I did the wrong one. Sorry. Go back to the beginning. All right, we're going to start over. You've rewound, right? Back to your zeros. I hit the ticker instead of the timer. My bad. Here we go. We're going to redo this so we don't botch it. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Better. There we go. I'm synced.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome New York's own Living Color.
Oh, yeah. Living Color does the... So Punk is going to get... I think Punk is going to have that AFI song or whatever. I think he's coming out to that at WrestleMania. That's going to be badass. I kind of listened to it a few times in my car to kind of get used to it. Because I didn't live the Ring of Honor days, so... It doesn't connect with me the way it does with some of those fans, so I kind of wanted to get familiar with it. It's badass. And Punk used it at Revolution one year in AEW. And Punk's been played to the ring a few times by Living Color. And there he is. And look at Paul Heyman. I mean, this is right after Paul Bearer passed away. Which I think was... It's the way if I was a pro wrestler, I would want to die. I would want to die in a way that my death can somehow be used in a storyline, and the timing of it was so perfect because they were able to weave that into this. And the way they did the salute to Paul Bearer that was... some real emotion, I thought. Like in 2013, when Paul Bearer died, they did the thing on Raw where they had the urn in the ring. Taker came out, kneeled by the urn, did the whole thing, and then Punk interrupted. And just that look on Taker's face, like, I'm going to fucking kill you. You know, like you could feel it, you know? And it was like so disrespectful, but so great at the same time. And I was not offended by that at all because I think if you're a pro wrestler or somebody in the business, you're working even in death. And I think if Paul Bearer was alive, he would be absolutely tickled that, you know, his death was involved, you know, in such a big WrestleMania match with the man he managed for so many years. So I just thought that was the best. I mean, maybe it went a little far when he dumped the ashes on Undertaker, admittedly. But I thought it was great. I would have much preferred the streak ending here than the following year with Brock. What a bad WrestleMania this was, but I do remember this match being pretty good. We are just about 10 months away from Punk walking out the door of the pro wrestling business, and he would not come back until 2021. Taker was 20-0 at this point. And 20-1 is cooler, sounds cooler than 21-1. Heyman has still got that little ponytail, doesn't he? Yeah, Punk is Taker's final victim. God, Punk looks so young back then, doesn't he? Looks like a fucking punk. Literally. Now, we just saw the cool WrestleMania 33 set. As bad as this WrestleMania sucked, this was a cool set. The Statue of Liberty on top, the whole canopy there over the ring, and then all the New York stuff, like the bridge and everything in the set, I thought was great. And I also think that this was the first year that they did the set unveiling thing. I think it was Vince McMahon. I remember they put it on YouTube, and it was Vince going like, here we go, and then they showed the set and played the song at night, like at midnight the night before. And I was like, oh, tomorrow's going to be great. Tomorrow's going to be so awesome. And then tomorrow sucked. Oh, yeah, the hands. This is kind of a cool entrance. Over here in my recommended videos, yet another Undertaker and CM Punk match. That one is on the WWE Vault. We should have watched that one. I don't know why I'm watching this one. Yeah, so anyway, WWE had one on the Vault that they also uploaded a year ago that has more views on it and is also about a minute longer. But yeah, we're using this one. God, he walks slow, doesn't he? Jesus. But I did like the thing, like the zombie hands and all that. It was kind of cool. I mean, that is a cool set. I don't know which bridge that is. There's 3 that go across the city, right? I'm not sure which. There's that George Washington. Is that what they're called? And then, what's the other one? Brooklyn. I thought it was risky, too, doing the outdoor WrestleManias. And as much as I hate WWE being owned by TKO, and I'm worried for what that's going to mean for the company's future and the future of their version of wrestling and how corporatized it's going to get, I was very pleased to hear Nick Khan say, no more cold weather WrestleManias. And I'm like, thank you. Like, putting it in New York and Philly and shit is just so risky, you know? It could easily just rain or sleet or just something horrible. So actually, you can't do it in Chicago either. It's just too cold. These cities need to put roofs on their stadiums. And New York is the craziest one because, you know, the Giants and the Jets share MetLife, but if you have a roof on it, I think you could use the building more throughout the year. You could do more concerts. You can't do any concerts in December in New York outdoors, can you? Who's going to go see Taylor Swift and freeze their titties off? If you had a roof on that thing, you'd just use it year-round. Why didn't they put a roof on it? Why would it be outdoors? To me, it's weird. Did they run out of money when they got to the top of the... No, can't have a roof. Punk, I like Punk here. Like, he's young. He kind of looks like a... Kind of looks like a serial killer, sort of. He's just defiant. He's playing catch with Paul Bear. Apparently Paul Bear's in that urn. And he's throwing him up in the air going, wee! That is fucking hilarious. I don't care what anybody says. I'm just going to play catch with your dead friend. I have my dad's ashes. You can't do that with him because it's in this, like, marble thing. It's heavy as shit. You can't just toss that thing around. So good luck playing catch with my dad, who would have turned 81 2 days ago. Happy birthday, Dad. Or no, I'm sorry. 4 days ago. Yeah. Good pointing out the purple and the black on Punk's gear here. He's taking it to him, too. And that's what's crazy, that Punk is the aggressor here early on with him playing catch with Paul Bearer on the outside of the ring. You would think that would just incense Taker. Where was this match on the card? Do we know? Is this like second to last? Because the crowd seems super into it so far. I remember hearing that those, oh, hey, what's up, Lillian? The ring posts were blowing hot air into the ring. You can see, like, the vents on it. Third to last. Thank you. Yes, Skydome has a roof, and that roof opens and closes. Like, I don't understand why. Like, just do that. Like, how... I'm no architect or city planner or investor or anything like that, but just given the city you're in and the climate you're living in, I think a retractable roof would be really, 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 really smart and practical for a city like that. That way you can use it year-round. You can book it year-round. Taylor Swift can run concerts there in December. She can't do that the way it is now. I mean, does the building sit empty for all those winter months? What are they doing there? I mean, they probably do other shit, but I just feel like they're missing out. Guillotine. You do a little guillotine here to Punk. This will be Punk's final WrestleMania until what? WrestleMania, I mean, I guess technically 40, but he wasn't even at 40. He was on commentary because he was hurt. So this was basically, this is Punk's last WrestleMania until last year that he worked. That is crazy. Really? Chris Hero was one of those ghost hands during Undertaker's entrance. That's cool. Yeah, does Jerry World have a roof? Now, I know the old Texas Stadium had the hole in it, so God could watch the Cowboys. That's actually what they say, which is America. But I don't know, but Jerry's World might move or open or something. Or just build a roof. Doesn't have to open. Just put a roof on it. Yeah, old school this, Undertaker. Hey, look, guys, WrestleMania 41 coming up this Saturday, April 19th. Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Are you guys going to watch? Yeah, I mean, I always thought it was ridiculous that Punk had to drop the title to The Rock. But, I mean, it's a good consolation prize getting to work with Taker, you know. I mean, he's still got a big match at WrestleMania. And this one is better than Rock and John Cena. Rock and John Cena sucked. I love that. Punk. I've never seen anyone. Has anyone ever old-schooled Taker before? That's pretty awesome. Fans are chanting for him hard. 1 second away. Heyman used to always say that on commentary during near falls. 1 second away.
CM Punk wants respect. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight. This is the holy grail. The streak. Undertaker. Listen, you guys hear CM Punk? Where's Paul Bearer right now, Taker? Look at Paul Heyman. Continuing to mock the Undertaker. Look at how Paul Heyman, Undertaker was staring right at Heyman when he just holding here and there.
Yeah, y'all got a nice place up there in Minnesoters. I had family on both of my parents, mom and dad's side, both lived in Minnesota. My Aunt Dot lived right on a big, huge house with a lot of acreage right on a railroad track, like out in the middle of BFE in Minnesota. They had like farm cats, solid-ass cats out there. I used to love playing on the railroad tracks, putting like coins on it, and then the train runs over it, and then they're all flattened out.
Undertaker landed awkwardly. Check this out one more time.
Undertaker's taking this bump. Oh, no, I thought he went all the way to the top with it. But he's done the running boot in the corner and missed. And a lot of times he'll get his foot hung up on the top.
Try to find a way to keep Undertaker from making it back into the ring. Right. Anything to stop this.
Now Punk all the way to the top.
What gonna do here? Taker down and out. CM Punk suddenly in major control.
In major control.
Punk wins this. It's a day with immortality. Really question the logic of Punk throwing the Undertaker back in the ring unless he feels that confident that he's that much in command. There might have been a possible count out there.
Hmm.
Can you imagine if Punk can pin Undertaker center of the ring to break the streak? Oh yeah, you know that Punk would love it that way. He would love to pin the Undertaker.
It's weird, too, because Taker still seems physically okay here. But, man, by the time we got to next year in that Brock match, reaction on Patreon right now, by the way, he was really struggling. I guess it's probably that early concussion that he suffered, but he still seems pretty sharp-ish here. But by the following year, by the time we got to the Brock match, it was like, okay, he needs to retire. You don't really feel that yet here. Because he just had 4 bangers in a row. 2 Shawns and 2 Triple H's. Heyman, I cannot believe you have that ponytail in 2013. Oh, yeah, this is the final WrestleMania to have this scratch logo until they went to the more sleek design.
Play mind games with the master of the Undertaker, and I think he's getting in his head. He is successfully, at least for the moment. And Undertaker where he wants him. Off his feet. I don't remember too many matches where Undertaker's opponent started out by slapping him in the face. He came out successful. Now Undertaker. Nice suplex by the Phenom. Shook Punk. Undertaker still reeling. And Punk fighting back.
I see this match 3 different times in my recommended matches on the side, or on my recommended tab. There's 3 more. Another old, you're not going to succeed this time. Oh, he is. Oh, nope, he's not. Oof. What happened? What happened? Oh, shit. Taker's going to try this? Nope. I was about to say, can he do that in 2013? I didn't think so. Did he do it versus Triple H at 27? He definitely did it versus Shawn at 25 because remember the botch. I'm not sure if he did that move at 26 or not, or 27. I don't think there was any room in the Hell in the Cell for him to do it, so I don't think he did it there, although he might have.
Ran interference for Punk. Taking care of his client, CM Punk. Now there's the high running knee. Become classic Punk. Follows it up with a clothesline. And with a sea of WWE fans in the background, CM Punk to the top rope. This is the way Punk wants to end this. This is the way he wants to finish the Undertaker and break this.
With the Macho Man elbow? Hell yeah. Nailed it. No.
A signature move by CM Punk from the top rope. We have seen Punk put away numerous superstars with that move, but not The Undertaker. And not The Undertaker at WrestleMania. But the first you don't succeed, time to go to sleep. Yeah, and perhaps by putting Undertaker to sleep,
Taker's got his dukes up. Nope.
put the rest as well.
God, does he hit the GTS? Oh, I don't think so. Uh-oh, choke slam. Punk's going to have to kick out. He got out. He got out.
So did Undertaker. The streak still in jeopardy. Look at this monstrous choke. That would have put anybody away.
Not yet. I don't think Punk's going down to a chokey. He's going down to a tombstone. Maybe. He might get choked out. I don't know. I'm not sure if I remember the finish of this either.
Now the Undertaker unloading. Gotta be careful again.
So a year earlier, Punk would be a babyface. He'd be retaining against Jericho, right? Then he'd turn heel in the summer while he was champion. I always liked that because Randy Savage turned heel while he was champion. And not too many guys have done that. It's a short list, and Punk's one of them. No. But then Punk kind of goes on a losing streak. He drops 2 matches in a row to The Rock, right? Loses the title, loses the rematch, and then he loses to Taker here.
Countered by Punk with a heel kick to the jaw. Punk's prepared. Terrific counter by CM Punk. You know Punk has studied every one of those 20 victories by Undertaker at WrestleMania. He knows what's coming.
Taker did not do it at WrestleMania 26. I should remember that. We just watched it like a week or two ago. All right, we're 2013. Still got them fucking monitors. Cannot believe they have not gotten the tablets yet. Oh, jeez. A last ride through. Punk's like, oh, shit. I got to have to take a last ride. Nope. He's out. Oh, he's going up. That's right. There's like an elbow. He flies here. I'm surprised Punk can execute this move. Does he jump from the top here? I think he does. I never thought of Punk as someone who had like ups. Look at him go. Look at Heyman with the urn. Be careful. He's like, well, this is going to suck, dick. Oh, God. That probably had to hurt like shit, and it didn't even look good because the table didn't break. God, that table is strong.
To the chest of the Undertaker.
Like, Punk probably didn't get too high on that. He kind of came down streamlined on it. Because I never thought of Punk as someone who could... He wasn't light on his feet, you know? Here we go. Here's a better shot of it. Yeah, see, he didn't fly, really. He just... Ugh! I mean, he just barely made the table, but he did make it. Ouch.
This is crucial. The referee is at a count of 4. If the referee gets to 10, and Undertaker
Mike Chioda. What's going on there, bro?
is frequently over. Undertaker's got to be 10. He's at 7. Undertaker, he's still on his knees at a count of 8.
You're a referee. There you go.
CM Punk can't believe it. 9.5, and the Phenom willed his way back into the ring.
I mean, maybe if the table would have broke, he would have had Taker down for the count.
CM Punk was in celebration mode.
All right, thanks to those of you who are staying up late. If you are on the East Coast, it's after 11 p.m., and we got one more match to go, so happy WrestleMania week. We go crazy on this channel. Wait until tomorrow night. We don't even start the stream until midnight Eastern.
He's going for Hell's Gate. Undertaker,
Hell's Gate, he's going for it.
Hell's Gate. Trying to lock it in. Trying to fight out of it. Now CM Punk looking to counter somehow.
What's he got? Oh, just a pin. We'll take her tap.
Could you imagine the Undertaker tapping out to CM Punk? No, I don't want to imagine that. Referee checking his shoulders. Punk with a vice locked in. Here's a 2 count. And Undertaker has to power up at 2.
I didn't know that. I did not know Punk got hurt on that spot. Holy crap. No idea. That's awesome. I used that for the thumbnail there. That's when Punk's like, oh, shit. There's a GTS. Ugh, it looked like shit. Hit him again? Nope. Oh! Oh! Is Punk going to kick out of that? Yes, he is. That was great. Taker bleeding a little bit on his forehead. Don't know what happened there. That was tremendous. And you kind of tell by the way the tombstone was delivered so quickly like that, right after a GTS, which was executed like shit. Tombstone looked way better. And then Punk kicks out. I like Taker still trying to do the hair flip when he's got no hair. That was a great spot. Definitely the best match on the show.
What an incredible match. A number of times tonight, the streak was almost broken. But Punk is staying alive. He's got another opportunity. It's almost like these two superstars are back to square one. They've given it their all. Done everything humanly and inhumanly possible to each other. How does Undertaker continue to do this?
Couple rows back, right behind Paul Heyman. Is that Xenia back there? Nice. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, ref bump. Kyoto bump.
And again, the bad knee. That is the leg that Punk crashed into the announce table when he delivered the elbow earlier on the matchup. Everybody
There's his running knee that he loves. Oh, shit. I love it. I love it. Pass me the urn. He didn't really land it, though. That's kind of like my favorite spot of that is at WrestleMania 17 when he's got Triple H up in the last ride and Triple H uses the sledgehammer on him. It's so great. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh. A resurrection.
I think that CM Punk is beginning to believe that the Undertaker is inhuman. This is incredible. I'm beginning to believe it, King. This is unbelievable. Both these men with everything they've got.
Love it. Crowd is super jacked. They're all standing up. Some of these people in the front row there are going to be there next year when he loses. He did the thing. That is her back there. There he is. Nope. There we go. Boom. That one was obvious. Now, going into that, I didn't think Punk was going to win. But I think it would have been cool if he did. I think he would have been an acceptable guy to break the streak. He could still be talking about that to this day. Not that Brock isn't, but... The Holy Grail, 21-0, and that is the final WrestleMania victory. I watched them all. Every single fucking one. I watched in person, not in person, but as they happened live on pay-per-view. From Jimmy Snuka to CM Punk. And that was the end of it. All right. The next one, let's kill the timer here. The next one is going to be our main event of the evening. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, main event of WrestleMania 31. We all remember what happens here, and it's another match that I have not watched in many years. I mean, I've watched the Seth Rollins cash-in a bunch of times, but the actual match from start to finish, I don't think I've ever watched since 2015. So that's what we're going to watch right now. Just a reminder to use the link below to pull up Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Runtime on our main event tonight is 26 minutes and 58 seconds. This was uploaded to WWE's main YouTube channel 1 year ago, 6.6 million views. And rock and roll on our main event tonight. This one should be good. I can't wait to watch Seth cash in. Yeah, actually, let's just do it. All right. Timer. We had to reset the last one because I did a small little botch, but we're ready to rock on this one. Okay, here we go. Main event time. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. This one's probably uploaded a bunch of times as well, but this is the link we're using. 6 million views, 6.6 million views this got just in the last year. I fucking hated this version of Roman Reigns. Was he wearing some sort of... What's different about his eyes? Was he wearing some sort of contacts or something? Because he does not have these same eyes anymore. His facial hair is much more grown in. He doesn't look as young.
Pay-per-view against Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns deserves to be here, but can he beat Brock Lesnar? champion as sports entertainment has ever seen.
I'd agree with you on that point.
But the King's point is, well, you can't measure heart. We'll see what Roman Reigns.
This is, so where are we at here? This is WrestleMania 31, 2015, so he has not had a match with Taker yet. That's in 2 more years. Next year, he's going to be beating Triple H for the championship. This would start his run of, like, what, 19 WrestleMania main events in a row? 31, 32, 33, 34. No, I guess not 35, huh? Because he got suspended. He worked mid-card that one. Then 36 he took off, but then he was back at it again. 37, 38, 39, 40. 4 more. He's going to main event this year. Again.
Brock Lesnar, his first year, won the Royal Rumble. He won the King of the Ring.
I guess he did main event last year. He was on night 1.
Walking out champion. Roman Reigns is trying to do something that very few have done, but the
Like, he's not even the same guy. You know, it's just crazy that this stupid music and his entrance and his suffering succotashes and his vest and whatever's going on with his eyes there. He's wearing some, like, Mortal Kombat contacts or something, and then he's got to do his little thing. He still does the hoo-ah, which I hate. But, man, he's a lot more tolerable now. He's actually a pretty badass main eventer, but back in these days, I still had his back, you know, because the fans I thought were idiots. I just didn't like WWE, you know, I guess just the lameness of his character. It wasn't that he didn't have the right look or the right ability or the right guy to push to the top. When he was in the Shield, a lot of people were saying that he's going to be a main eventer. But it was WWE's execution of him that I think was the big turnoff there. A lot of it wasn't totally his fault. Boy, he figured it out after the pandemic or during the pandemic. And here comes Roman. It's kind of a short ramp, actually. And here he comes. Now, Brock won the WWE title the previous summer at SummerSlam by absolutely murdering John Cena in the main event. And then finally they got rid of the 2 belts after all that time. And Brock is now the main champ. And it's him and Roman after Roman's very underwhelming and disappointing win at the Royal Rumble. Even The Rock coming out couldn't save it. And then they didn't make anything better. With some of the segments between the two on TV, including the dreaded tug of war with the belt, while they made grr faces at each other. Grr, my belt, no, my belt. It's fucking garbage, man. You know, it really was. And a lot of fans going into this match were not excited about the idea of Roman winning. But Seth had been Money in the Bank briefcase holder for quite a while. That it's one of the best surprise, not surprises ever. You know, to me, they kind of telegraphed it. Seth lost, to Randy Orton, that great RKO earlier on in the show. We all know he's got the briefcase. He's just waiting for the right opportunity. And so he's on everybody's mind, but still, when he comes out, it's like, it's a lot like the Hardys. You know, they were on our minds, but when they came out, it was like you forgot all about that and you were surprised. And I think a lot of fans were relieved because they didn't like the idea of Brock losing to Roman or Roman winning. And so this was the next best thing. Come out and swerve us. As it turns out, Roman would not be the first member of the Shield to win a world title. It would be Seth. And it would take, when would Roman finally achieve this? I guess it would be later on in the year, right? Like at the end of the year.
challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds. He is the winner of the 2015 Royal Rumble match, Roman Reigns.
Boo! They are booing him. Oh, 35 was when he came back from leukemia. Then when did he get suspended? That was 2016. Okay, that was after Mania. Okay, so by the time we got to WrestleMania 33, punishment was over. That's right. Thank you. I hope Roman's doing all right with that. Leukemia is similar to what I have. Mine's less severe. But mine can progress into it in rare cases. I hope Roman's doing well. He seems like he's fine. Looks like a stud out there.
What does Roman Reigns have to do to beat Brock tonight? He can't get dominated. As easy as that sound, as simple as that sound, he cannot let Brock Lesnar impose his will on him. He's got to find a way to weather this initial storm. Brock's coming out.
I was about to say, Kyoto's doing double duty here, but that's because he was in our last match. 2 years earlier, and I was kind of joking about the shape he was in. That's a beautiful sunset there in the Bay Area. It seems to be in a little better shape here. And here we go. And if I remember right, this is a pretty dominant performance by Brock, right? Ooh, God. I mean, these guys would have so many pay-per-view matches against each other, and we're watching the first one. Like, this is the first one. Look at Brock's already opened up. I mean, think about the history between these two and how it would change. Like, Brock was completely in the driver's seat here. You know, Roman was outmatched by him. But by the time they got to that SummerSlam match, they used the dump truck and turned over the ring and shit, that was Roman's house. You know, and Brock was kind of like the guy that is the underdog. You know, that's how good they were able to transition Roman into that tribal chief. Now it's torture time. Easy, Michael Cole.
He can beat Roman Reigns easily, and he is going to torture him. I think he took Roman's best shot, and Brock knows it. This is about to get sadistic. Yeah, Roman busted up Brock early, but Brock Lesnar's been all over Reigns since. Knees to the midsection, then the right hand, and now Lesnar with a great throw, and Brock Lesnar's controlling Reigns. No leverage point, pure strength. And this is the dominant champion John spoke about earlier. Perhaps the most dominant champion in the history of WWE at this point in his career. Reigns is shaking. That great Samoan dynasty that Roman Reigns is a part of has never faced anything like it. Hang on to those ropes. Reigns trying to fight back. Roman Reigns fighting back. 11 elbows right on the point of that cut on Lesnar. Lesnar's cheek and eyes starting to
Yeah, Roman is targeting this, and Brock's no-selling it. Damn. I remember enjoying this. I mean, the fans were loving it. Look at them. Like, they did not want Roman. And it's rare for me to give credit to WWE, you know, creatively sometimes, but, you know, they recognized that, unlike they did with Cena a lot of times, they recognized, like, okay, the fans are going to boo the fuck out of Roman Reigns if he wins the title at WrestleMania. And I'm pretty sure leading up to this in predictions videos and stuff, I was talking about that, you know, what are they going to do? Roman's just going to win? Fans are going to shit their pants. So recognizing that and doing the Seth Rollins thing it turned what would have been a shit WrestleMania into a great WrestleMania. Imagine if we had Roman Reigns winning the title here and celebrating with pyro while the fans booed him an hour after Triple H beat Sting. You know, come on, we'd still be mocking this WrestleMania to this day. So this was the finish they did here was essential to making this WrestleMania a memorable one, because a lot of fans remember 31 as being a good one. And I do too. 30 and 31 were solid. To me, 33, 34, 35, and 36, and 37 were all just kind of, 38 was good. So was 39, 40. Last year sucked. We'll see what they do this year.
You've been in the ring with this man. Never a superhuman strength. It's something you have to feel in person to believe. Roman Reigns right now for the first time is feeling the power of Brock Lesnar. I've been there. It overwhelms you. He looks like the best shape he's ever been in.
There's a German, another one.
That has got to rally up and down your spine. Look at Brock's face. Brock has taken the best right hands that Roman Reigns has to offer. Trust me, Roman, you do not want to take up residence in Suplex City. After each one of those suplexes, it's been a little tougher for Reigns to make it back to his feet. Roman Reigns right on the opening bell, and I think all it did was anger Brock.
I love the blue sky and the dark blue sky. I didn't like it when it was in the daylight with the Sting entrance and stuff, but this is a pretty good lighting setup here. Jesus. I did like, oh wow, here comes Brock. I did like that Brock got opened up on his face. Right, was that Marina Shafir? Right in the front row there? Oh yeah, this is the year they did the, oh God, this is the year they did the Rousey thing with Rock and stuff. So yeah, she might have been there. I think this is Marina Shafir right there in the front row. Yeah, Brock is just annihilating Roman here. Here comes Brock again. Oh, Roman caught him. Ooh, God. Stiff knees. Fans are already booing. Damn, now he's kicking him? Jesus. Jesus Christ. That's so awesome. Fans loved that. Roman, a little offensive flurry there. And Brock's like, not today, Satan. Ooh, that is stiff as hell. Oh, my God. That's going to be the stiffest shot of the match, that knee Roman caught Brock with right in the, look at his mouth. He's busted open his mouth now. I think Roman's taking more kayfabe punishment, but Brock's taking more actual punishment. I think I'm going to get that Brock back tattoo. I'm going to get the same one. I think it's time. Usually when you start approaching 50, that's when you really want to ink yourself up, you know. I'll probably make an appointment this week. I'll let you guys know on the progress. I'm going to look so hot. Oh, my God. Even that vertical just had a little extra, like, fuck you to it. Roman in his blue contacts. Must be even prettier. What if I did a live stream wearing that shit? I'd be like, Greg, what's wrong with you, bro? Start getting booed in my own live stream. People start hate watching me. No. F5 number 2 that Roman kicks out of. And then a few years later, we would have the WrestleMania 34 match, which, again, we were going in with the same attitude. Fans were, like, just not wanting the Roman Reigns victory. And then Brock wins, but that's not good enough because Roman Reigns apparently kicked out of too many F5s. And everybody was up their own asses about it. And I'm like, what? Do we have anything else in our lives worth living for here, people? For fuck's sake. He lost. Brock beat the shit out of him. He would have kicked out of 20 F5s for all I care. I don't give a shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with fans? It doesn't make sense. It's like, newsflash, you're watching pro wrestling. Or brothers rise from the dead. Let's not worry about what makes sense. Or let's not worry too much, I should say. Look at this. I love the slow-mos. I mean, there was clearly a conversation and an understanding going in that they're going to be stiff as fuck. I mean, Idaho's everywhere. Because every replay, they've really slowed everything down. They really want to show you how stiff these shots are. Roman's laughing. Roman's like, this sucks, but it's kind of funny how bad it sucks. Another one. God. 10? They're counting? Another one. Another third one. So we've had, what, 10 Germans and 3 F5s now? Roman keeps kicking out and laughing as he does it. It's going to be weird seeing Cena come out in a suit chase. Yeah, I think I don't think he's going to come out in a suit. What I'm hoping for is like short shorts and a crop top. I mean, that's what I'm wearing to the stream. So, Game usually recognizes Game. Cena will probably do the same. But probably not a suit, nah. But if he comes out in that Fruity Pebble shit, I mean, you're like, but Cena, you said you weren't gonna wear. I don't know. Maybe he'll be like, I'll just hope they don't remember that part. Oh! Look at the way that opened him up. Holy shit. Oh, that's like the Edge belt shot from Dynasty. Like, that is about as hard way as you get. God, imagine how hard you got to hit your head on something to ensure that you bust yourself open. Ugh. Was there something on the ring post? Was there something gimmicked on there to ensure, like, that he would get busted open? Because that's pretty incredible. Ouch. Ow. Boom. Superman punch didn't even knock him down. Like, this is normally where you'd think the finish would be. Like, this is Roman's best chance here. He's got Brock really on the ropes here. And Lesnar is bloody. He's staggered. Caught him. Nope. Roman fighting back. I think Roman is always respected, or Brock has always respected Roman. Roman was able to hang from him right from the beginning. Spear. Like, even though Roman was hated, this is a very good match. Lesnar's so good at selling, too. He doesn't get enough credit. And another one. Is that it? Oh, my God. See, that is actually where I would think the finish would be. Would be right there. That was great. How much time's left in this match? When does Rollins make his way down there? We're getting pretty close. Yeah, 3 punches and 2 spears. And they've done such a good job. I think a lot of fans are probably not even thinking about Rollins at this point. They're pretty engaged in this match. Caught him. Boom. And he turned away. He turned away. Yes. Oh, my God. Look at Heyman. What on earth? I love that. The fans are probably like, oh, fuck yes. I know I was. I was like, hell yes. Cashing in, making it a triple threat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is cashing in his money in the bank. Therefore, this will now be a triple.
He's like, ring the fucking bell. Oh, wow. And I love this. He's going to go after Brock. Boom. Nails Brock. I kind of forgot it went this long. He does a few things before he wins, right? There he is. Lesnar catches him. Spear. Stomp coming. Boom. And he pins Roman. Look at that. Look at that. What a reaction. Look at the fans. Like, what a way to end. That's such a great way to end it. The heist of the century. Probably at the time I was saying, like, in predictions and stuff, I'm like, Rollins wouldn't want to cash in against those two guys. But if you wait for that right moment when Roman finally takes down Brock and they're both unconscious, come out and steal your moment. I thought the whole thing was set up perfectly. The sequence of everything with the spear and the stomp and Rollins knowing exactly what position to be in for the hard cam to cover him. And the swinging of the belt and the fucking par. Fans dodged a major bullet because nobody wanted Roman Reigns, and they got Rollins. And Rollins has got a big one coming up in 2 days against Gunther. One of the better modern WrestleMania main events. Everything from the match between Roman and Brock, the way the fans were into it, Rollins coming out in the end and stealing it. With so many fans just dreading the idea of Roman Reigns winning, this was such a pleasant surprise for them. For me, I was happy too, because I knew that we were going to hear fans positively review WrestleMania instead of losing their fucking mind like they would if Roman would have won. 2 years in a row, Daniel Bryan and then Rollins here having these moments. And then Roman doing it the final year, or the next year, 32, but he wasn't over yet. Fans hated it. So anyway, well, right on, guys. Thank you for staying up until almost midnight. If you are on the East Coast, I appreciate that. It was fun. Thank you so much for hanging out on this Vault watch along. But you guys are going to get me 2 more times tomorrow because we're going to be here right after SmackDown for a really quick review. Then we're going to be back here later for a Hall of Fame watch along. Now, I've scheduled the Hall of Fame watch along for about 15 minutes after the show starts because we might be up here talking for close to an hour about SmackDown and the Tiffany Stratton-Julia match and the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and whatnot and the final push into WrestleMania. So we'll take a quick break and then we'll be back here to watch the Hall of Fame. So if you want to hang out and stay up late tomorrow, put on your PJs, turn out your lights, turn on the Hall of Fame, kick back and hang out with me, you are welcome to. That's what we're going to be doing. It should be a blast and should be a fun next few days. So thanks so much for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate it. If you have not yet checked out today's WrestleMania prediction stream, make sure you take a look at that before we get to this weekend as well. And it's going to be fun. I'll be catching you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night, and I will be seeing you soon. Peace.